What is going on, folk? It's your pilot here, NimbleThor, and welcome back to my mobile gaming quest, where today we are going to play Boom Pilot, which is a new old-school shoot-'em-up bullet hell-like game by the developer of Power Hover. It's an indie game, and if you guys remember, way back then, I actually played Power Hover as well, which is the developer's first game, or at least one of the earlier games from the developer, and I really liked that one. So when I saw that the developers now came out with a bullet hell shoot-'em-up game, I just knew immediately that I had to play it, and most likely that I wanted to share it with you guys here as well, because I did expect that this game would be great, and so far it really hasn't let me down. In fact, I've been having a lot of fun with this game, and it is starting to become increasingly more and more difficult though, so do be warned, we're probably gonna die quite a few times in this game. Now, the art style is very simple, but the animations are really neat, and I really love that we can flick our plane like that to move up and down really quickly. That adds a certain something extra to this game in comparison to most other of these bullet hell games. Typically, you tend to have a certain movement speed on your plane, and you can't move faster than that. But in this game, if you flick your finger very quickly across the screen, we can move very fast with our plane. Now, that's really an awesome way to avoid bullets, but it does also make the game very difficult, because it's very tricky to avoid running into walls, avoid hitting laser beams, freaking laser beams, such as the one we're trying to avoid right now, and so on and so on. But it is a nice addition to the game, and I figured I'll just share that with you guys. It's probably pretty difficult to see on the video, but if you do decide to check out the game for yourselves, which you really should, by the way, you can find the download links in the description box down below. Oh, and we died, man, just before the finishing line. But in any case, as I was saying, if you do decide to check it out for yourselves, then definitely try flicking your finger, try that little trick I told you about, because it feels absolutely amazing. They really got that very right in this game. Now, the game is still only in beta though, but you can find it both on Android and on iOS already. There's a few planes during this beta version, but only this one campaign mission game mode, where we fight through no less than 5 different stages, and I do believe this should be stage 3 already. This game could really do with an endless mode. That would be so perfect, and I do hope, and actually also expect, that the developer is gonna add some sort of endless mode to this game before or around the full release, which I heard is slated for July 11th already. So if you don't feel like playing a beta version, you can wait for that, but you can also already check out the game. As I said, we're not doing very well here, as you guys can see. I did warn you though. Don't tell me I didn't warn you. I told you we're most likely gonna die quite a bit, because this game is becoming increasingly more difficult, and that's certainly true. We were so close to actually defeating this level before though, and that's what really bugs me, that we got so close and yet so far away. Nimble squad. Look at us exploding the TNT. There we go, losing 1 HP though. 1 out of only 2 HP, but we can choose to go back to the menu, for example, and I think we very soon have enough gold to actually buy 1 more HP for our plane. That would be fantastic. I think we really need that. Now, I'm gonna give it one more go though. I'm gonna give myself one more chance to actually defeat these lasers here and get to the end of this level. It should be doable. I mean, we were so close just before, so we just gotta be very careful. Oh, there was sort of an error, wasn't it? We should have been hit there. Okay, look at this. Look at us go. This is it. This is where we do it, guys. Gonna use the special ability, and we failed using the special ability. We should have used that to defeat this laser here, which would have made our lives so much easier. But I think we might still have a chance if we're very careful. The screen is a bit sensitive. We can choose the sensitivity settings or change that in the settings. There we go. Let's use our laser beam. Come on, we can do this. Just gotta get up here, and yes! There we go! We defeated it. Look at us, we got only 1 star. Wait, we got 2 stars. Okay, we got 2 stars. I don't even care anymore. We got 2 stars, but we defeated the level. And so now we very soon have enough to be able to upgrade so that we have 1 more HP. And we are also getting closer and closer to the boss battle. We just have to get through this level 3.3 first. Now, another thing I'm really liking about this game already is the soundtrack. I'm sitting here listening to it right now as I play this game. It's lovely. It really gives me that 80s rock and roll feeling that is just perfect for these types of games. I feel like I'm sitting here in an arcade playing one of these really difficult games. It is really difficult, but yeah, I feel like I'm really thrown back there. And I really like that. So if you do decide to check out this game for yourselves, definitely play it with music on. The soundtrack is phenomenal. Look at, wait, that's a tank? Wait, how can a tank fly? That's stop for a sec here. I know that much. I know that tanks aren't really supposed to be able to fly. So how on earth did it just fly? This game is just getting wackier and wackier the more we move on. But luckily this time, we have a secret weapon. We have our missiles ready. They're locked and loaded. We're ready for those sort of flying tanks or whatever they were, and we should be able to defeat them this time, I think. I have a pretty good feeling about this. Avoid all the bullets. There we go, NimbleThor. It's pretty easy. And let's unleash the missiles. Look at that. Yes, we defeated it. We're doing pretty well, actually, now. I feel like we're getting about halfway through this level. You can see that at the top of the screen at any given point in time. But we also only have 1 HP left, and we definitely gotta take out this laser here. Oh, the lasers. The lasers always get us. Why do they always get us? Now, as for the monetization of this game, we're shown some advertisements in between levels every once in a while. We can also choose to sometimes watch an incentivized video advertisement that will double up or triple up the amount of gold that we got from a level. So personally, I don't really feel like those forced advertisements are all too obtrusive, as they can be skipped after just 5 seconds. But if you really don't like them, you can choose to buy the starter pack up here. It's gonna cost you $5 US, but it's gonna remove all the advertisements. It's gonna give you 20,000 gold as well, which is more than enough to upgrade our planes fully, I think, and also unlock most of the planes up here in the hangar. They typically cost only about 5,000 gold. So you're gonna get all of that and also free revivals, which is starting to become somewhat necessary, I feel like, to continue and get to the boss here and get to the levels after that. But you can get all of that through a $5 in-app purchase. And honestly, yeah, if you're not gonna play the game that much, that's probably not worth it. But if you're really liking the game and if you want to support the indie developer, then that's a pretty good deal for a mobile game. So guys, let me know what you think about this game in the comment section down below. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, and if you're new around here, consider subscribing. And if you're not new around here, I guess just leave a like. Let me hear from you guys in the comment section down below. How you're doing? What is your favorite mobile game these days? I love interacting with you guys, so please do leave a comment. And with that said, it's now time for the mobile gaming news of the day. And today's news is that Ubisoft recently announced a new Tom Clancy's mobile game, actually at E3 this year. And it's gonna be called Tom Clancy's Elite Squad. And surprisingly, it will be a free-to-play RPG. It's not a shooter for some reason, but an RPG. At least it's sold as a strategic military RPG, which means that we'll most likely see a story-driven campaign. And then some sort of online PvP, which I guess is most likely not gonna be real-time. They didn't really say anything about that. Just a qualified guess from my end. And most likely also with a good mix of gacha unlocking mechanics. Oh yes, we love those gacha unlocking mechanics. So yes, this game will almost certainly be pay to win, or at the very least pay to progress faster, which has of course already upset many Tom Clancy fans out there. But hey, you know, maybe it won't be as bad as we're all expecting that it will be. But what do you think though, Nimble Squad? Are you looking forward to some Tom Clancy's on mobile? Let me know in the comment section down below if you are, and if not, why not? And most importantly, of course, until next time, just keep gaming, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys around.